Good evening. This is the studio of Whale On, and this is Danny. Quite often, you can't see him, there he is. Quite often, Danny is actually a woman. Well, appears on this programme as a woman, he actually is still a man. And most of the women you can see sitting in the audience tonight, if not all, are men. Now, why on earth would men want to dress as women? I cannot understand why any man would want to put makeup on and look at themselves in the mirror and that sort of thing at all. Not a thing. Can't understand that. Wonderful. Danny, you're going to transfer yourself into a woman during the course of the program.
I am.
Because you haven't been seen like this publicly, have you, for a lot?
I'm actually doing something that not very many drag queens do. I'm actually doing it for you, James, because I love you, as I've said many a time on this programme.
Thank you. Well, would you like to take my what's left of my makeup and proceed?
Do my thing.
Thank you. Russell is here with us. Russell Reed is a psychiatrist, general NHS psychiatrist, and for many years you've been helping people in the similar situation.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I have.
Now, when somebody comes to you... I mean, I must go back, first of all, to Janet, actually. Janet, because as the president of the Beaumont Society, a number of people must come to you and say, look, I'd like to become a member, but I think I eventually want to become a man, become a woman from being a man.
Yes, you do get transsexuals, female to male, of course, and there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Would you actually send people there to see somebody like Russell?
I would recommend that they go and see their doctor first. Then their doctor recommends them to go to a general...
Gender identity clinic.
A gender identity clinic, and that's when they see Russell when they go into the gender identity clinic.
So Russell, do you try and put people off this? I mean, that must be your first thing. When somebody like Wendy comes to see you, who's lived as a man, has children as a man, was a bus driver, in fact, weren't you?
Still is.
And still, you're still a bus driver?
Yes.
Yes, I must say I do. But my job is to assess them and not to contradict them or change their minds, because they don't come and see me on a whim. They're really very serious about it. I mean, they've been dealing with it and working through it and going through murder for years, usually. And so by the time they come to see me, they've got their minds pretty well made up. They know what they want. They've got this terrible curse or obsession or whatever it is, and they simply want help to be steered in the right direction. They usually want hormones of the opposite sex.
But some people might say to you, well, surely a psychiatrist in your field should be trying to make people come to terms with the body that they were born with.
They used to do that. The analysts still do. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. The best treatment with the best results is, in fact, getting used to living in the role that you feel you should belong, and taking hormones, eventually having surgery and adjusting or rehabilitating yourself to that role. And the outcome actually is really quite good. 9 out of 10 people do extremely well in the studies they've done.
Thank you very much. Now, over in the corner, if we can fight through the... God, I'm getting curly at the back there. Over at the corner, if we can fight through here, and can we get a shot? What are we doing like? There we are. Danny is now transformed. If you can remember, I wish we had a photograph. You remember what Danny looked like earlier on? How's he doing, Liz? You're the makeup lady here.
Good.
Is he?
Just some lipstick. Just need some lipstick.
He's doing it himself, is he? I thought you were paid to do this.
I'm telling him what to do.
Oh, you're telling him what to do?
And he's telling me what to do as well.
I see. And why the big black lines round his lips like that?
Remember, James, this is drag. This
I beg
is
your
drag.
pardon?
It's performance. Drag is
I
slightly
see.
different.
Right.
So makeup is much more character, much more defined, louder, basically, for stage.
You've been listening to what we were talking about on the programme. I mean, have you ever wanted to have an operation, change your sex?
Not at all, never.
Or you like being as you are?
I like being as I am. As I said, I'm an actor. I trained for like 6 years. I've been in professional theatre television for 12 years now, and this is just another form of acting, as far as I'm concerned. When the makeup and the hair comes off, I'm a man.
And can I ask you to put your hands up? Anybody here who is a woman? Because are there any women here? What are you doing here? Sorry, what is your name?
My name's Piroshka.
Piroshka.
Yeah.
There are no women here with normal names. Yeah. So you're Piroshka, yes.
Yeah. I run a photographic studio, especially for transvestites and transsexuals.
Yes.
And it's called Girls Like Us. and basically we help them out. We make them look absolutely gorgeous, and they get some photographs to take away with them, so they can remember their day.
Are you nice? I mean, you're not just doing this to sort of rip them off?
No,
or...
not at all. No, the whole point is there are loads of companies out there who will exploit these people and not cater for them, and I cater for them.
So you've got people down here like Marilyn Monroe in the front row.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this, have we seen Marilyn Monroe? Yes. Can you get up and do a twirl? I mean, look at this. Difficult to believe, Jacobs, isn't it, that this is actually a man?
The terrible thing is she fancies me. I can't. That's about all I get.
Definitely. Now, in here, you see, this is a magazine called Taffeta. Now, who you run this?
Yes.
Man or woman?
My name's Susan.
Susan. Well, I mean, how do I know, really? I'm sorry.
Well, I could always tell.
This is your magazine.
Yes.
Would you like to become a woman or not? Or are you happy being as you are?
I'm happy being as I am.
You'd never think of having an operation?
So I do it as an entertainer, as a singer, musician.
Yeah. And you, what do?
I'm the editor, co-editor, along with Vicky.
Okay.
The Transvestite's Guide to London, which is a magazine which details clubs, pubs, bars, hotels, but also shops, a whole range of shops where people who have the desire to dress can actually go and buy clothes at reasonable shop prices. They're normal shops, except they're very friendly to TVs.
So, I mean, you are a man, you have no wish to become a woman?
No, I'm definitely a man.
You're definitely a man. OK, we're coming up to the end of the programme. Before we behave yourself, what? Do you want something down there? Are you sure? I've had a lot of trouble with you so far this evening. Danny, please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, for the... For the finished article, what can I say? It's amazing looking at you, Danny.
Thank you.
It's amazing looking at you to know where you put everything that.
Trade secret, James. Trade secret.
Thank you, Danny, very much indeed. Thank you to everybody. We did on this camera. That's almost it, as you can hear. And we're going to have a party here now after the show tonight. You're going to miss out.